Hello everyone, welcome back to Reality Escape. My name is Ghostboy259. This is the 11th day of the 12 days of quick games. If you don't know, the 12 days of quick games is 12 videos in a row, 12 videos in 12 days. Quick Game, Quick Thoughts is the show where we play mobile games, browser games, flash games, and we kind of break them down, talk about them. There's normally a big nostalgia factor, and naturally we're on day 11 of 12, so I picked a game that had the number 10 in it. I know a bunch of people are going to be like, why didn't you put Cursor 10 for day 10? And the truth is, I forgot. Leave me alone. When people talk about the nostalgic factor on my videos, I feel like this one, everyone's got to have seen this game at least once, right? 2008, I can remember being, I think, in high school, and people were passing this game around trying to figure out how on earth to beat this thing, and it's extremely difficult. The premise of Cursor 10 is that you control your cursor 10 times. There are 16 floors, and you have to destroy every box. Now, there are boxes and there are triangles, but you have to destroy every box and make it to the 16th floor. On the 16th floor, there are 3 different panels that you have to click down, and you have to have all 3 of those click down, plus every box destroyed to win the game. And once you go forth, it basically is like a shadow play, or like a, you know, like when you play those racing games and they have a ghost that has your best time. It's basically that. So you can see what your cursor was doing last time, and you can interact with it in sort of ways. So there are a couple of different levels where you have to hold down a button to activate some stairs so that the other mouses can get up. And then there are other situations where you have to click on a box 100 times in order to click onto the stairs to get to the next one. So it really is, there's a ton of different things going on here. And in order to beat this game, you really have to think about it and metagame like crazy. You can't just have a mouse holding down a platform the whole time. You know, as soon as you think the rest of the mouses will be up, then it's time for you to go back and start destroying boxes, because you have 16 floors with 16 boxes and they all need to get destroyed. And when eventually you get to a point when you're at like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cursors where it's so hard to find your cursor in all that little rumble jumble, this is one of those games that has such a difficulty level to it that even watching a playthrough of it, I don't know if I can beat it. I've attempted 4 different times already, and now I'm recording this voiceover, and I'm pretty much going to attempt it as many times as I can within the next 30 minutes or so until I get ready to edit this video. And I have no idea if I'll be able to do it or not. I've seen people do it. I want to say I've done it before, but I probably used like a walkthrough. I had like a, you know, like one of those things online that's like, oh, do this with this mouse, then this with this mouse, but it's easier said than done. I'm sure you guys have played this game, and I'm sure you guys know exactly how difficult it is. I'm also sure that there's going to be that one person that's like, oh, this is so easy, I beat it, whatever, no problem. And you know what, if you can do that, that's, you know what, honestly, full credit, kudos to you, because I can't. It's pretty difficult. I love this kind of game because it's so unique. There's no games that are really like this. I would love if we could have any game that was like this, any kind of game where you had to use your previous run-throughs in order to up what you're doing. And I know there are probably games like that, they're just games that I'm not familiar with. So if you have any games like that, where you have to use your previous kind of playthroughs and they appear in a ghost form and you have to work with them, let me know, because it's a great test of like strategy and just understanding what's going on. And you know, like I said, this game requires not only like decision-making skills and memorizing, like, okay, what mouse is on what floor, what mouse has clicked which box is on which floor. It also, you have to be skilled, you know. I have an issue with my mouse right now where sometimes it stops working, and it's like, it'll just skip for like half a second. And that severely impacts me clicking. So if you're watching the footage and you see at some point I'm clicking like a madman, not even close to a box, that's just because my mouse is skipping on me. Not to blame my abilities on a mouse. I'm bad regardless of whether the mouse is in trouble, the mouse is not working. But that's just to say that like this game requires skill, precision, it requires thinking, and I would definitely challenge everyone to try to beat this game without looking it up first. We can also see right now, if you go onto YouTube and type in Cursor 10, there will be a video right there of someone just demolishing this game and making you feel foolish. The highest score you can get is 188. I think I got up to like 55, but of course I got up to 55 and I didn't finish the game, because technically you need to have all three of your mouses, I don't know. They all need to be on the, not the top, three of the platform. You know what I'm talking about, guys. It's so confusing. It's hard to even explain. This game perplexes me to no end. It's such a, like, I don't know if there are games like this, as I was saying earlier, but it's such a unique experience. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat it or not, so if you do end up... one of the big trolls of this game is when you get to floor 15 and you press down the 3 panels, you actually need a 4th mouse free. So basically, you have to make it up to the 16 floors and have every box clicked within 6 mouses, 6 mice, 6 cursors. Let's just say cursors from now on. You have 6 cursors to get up to the top. So you have to be extreme. You're gonna have to do it more than once. No one in the world could do this more on their first try, and that is simply because it is so much trial and error. The game is designed that way. It's designed for you to go back, and sometimes you might have to have a run through where you're not actually trying super hard and you're just trying to figure out where everything is. I've had points where I'm trying to go like, okay, this mouse has this floor, this floor, this floor, this floor covered, and the top half of this floor. And then by the time I get back with my 3rd mouse, I'm like, I have no idea what's done or not. And then you're wasting time. It's such a perplexing, confusing mess. I'm sure you guys have tried this, so let me know what you think. If you haven't played this, go have fun. Go try it. It'll frustrate you to no end, and then you'll watch a playthrough and go, oh wow, it's that easy. But it is one of those... I'd like to say, I guess you can't really speed run this game because it's on a set time, but it's I don't know, man. I just love this. It's so cool. I've never played anything like this, and I don't know if I ever will. And at the very end, you'll see a little Happy New Year 2008 message. So that's it for this one, guys. Though another shorter one. We got one more video coming up tomorrow. And then in that video, I'll kind of explain what the series is going to look like. It's not going to be daily forever. Trust me, as good as that would be good for views, I got bigger projects to work on, and so it'll go back to once a week, but I'll probably take the rest of January off from this series specifically and have something else come out. Hope you guys enjoy. Special thank you. I guess normally I just say thank you, but I guess it is a special thank you to my patrons who help keep this channel running. And as per usual, if you have game suggestions, things that you want me to check out sometime down the road, feel free to drop a comment or to tweet at me. I'm active on Twitter and I answer nobody, but you can tweet at me anyways. And have a good one, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend.